Hello, Claudine again here, Manawanatawale. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and also watching till the end. This is actually the part 2 of the last video that I did, which means we are talking about the perfumes that I purchased in 2022, but that I'm going to rock again in 2023 because they are that good. Let's get started immediately. Narciso Rodriguez for her Eau de Parfum Musc Noir Rose. The musk in this is not strong, that many people who do not like the Narciso Rodriguez cannot necessarily pick. I can smell rose, it's very sweet. If you want to have a toned down version of this very musky Narciso Rodriguez perfume, you like them, but they tend to be a bit too strong for you, go for the Narciso Rodriguez for her Musc Noir Rose. I really like this one and I try to keep it as much as possible. But I realized that in my collection, I have something smelling nearly like it and the price is just a fraction of it. But it's really a good one. This is Gloria Vanderbilt. I cannot tell that much the difference. I tend to feel like this is the original and the Narciso Rodriguez one is the dupe version. Dupes are not necessarily those which are cheaper, and I do not have the proof that this is a dupe of that one, but from what I smell, they smell similar. How similar? Between 85 to 90%. Get this one if you want to save some bucks. They perform the same, they are sweet. The one from Gloria Vanderbilt is less musky. This still has the DNA of the Narciso Rodriguez. If you like this one, you would like that one too. And this is what, between 10 to 20 bucks for 100 milliliter, and that one, it's just on the designer price. Another affordable, and this is Elizabeth Arden green tea. I took the green tea cucumber. I don't like the bottle. I find it very tacky. But other than that, let's talk about the juice. From all the line of Elizabeth Arden green tea, this is for me the best. Yes, it smells like cucumber, but not something you would put in your salad. Not this kind of edible cucumber that might turn people off. It smells like cucumber, having this soothing effect. If you have a stressful day, you can rock this. I would suggest wearing this in warm days, but I have the other one. There are like thousands of flankers of this perfume. I have the green tea summer. This actually I should have taken maybe the original. I know it's very subjective, but it has a very cheap smell and it's not bad as such. But anyway, let's move to the next. From the stores, from my experience, I know that some perfumes, they smell like different. Maybe somebody have been spraying something else, or maybe I'm spraying more than 2, 3, 4 perfumes. It's messing with my brain. So I decided to get a mini version of Black Orchid. This is one of the strongest, a little bit offensive perfume. There are some perfumes, you know that it's not something for you, but you have so much respect of how it performs. And that's why I mention it in this video, because as much as I do not like it, you don't have to spray too much. That's the good thing in it. Let's go back to Narciso Rodriguez and Narciso Rodriguez for her. I wanted to have it in my collection because 3 years ago, I think I started to be really interested in building a collection of perfumes. I tried it in the store and I put it on paper and I took it home. Oh man, I don't know what happened there, but as soon as I smelled it, it was just like boiled rice. Just imagine soup rice, but it's getting spoiled. That's how I felt. That's why I'm saying, when people cannot stand the Narciso Rodriguez with the musky notes in it, I could really understand. I've been there. But for whatever reason, after some months, I just realized I tend to like it. And I didn't know. I forgot about this. I smelled it in the store and I said, okay, that's not for me. Better purchasing something else. We are talking about Sarah Jessica Parker Lovely. This perfume have been so much talked that I got so curious, and for me there was no way to test it, and so I just blind bought it. And I would never recommend people to blind buy, but I understand when people are blind buying. Sometimes it's not available, sometimes people do not want to decant, there are different reasons you don't want to do this. I had to learn to like it, I will not lie, but the more I wore it, the more I say like, And this is really good. And for whatever reason, I went back to a store again and I smelled the Narciso Rodriguez. This reminds me on something, but I didn't know what it was. So I ordered it and then I realized that they smell similar. And to be fair, I got more compliments while wearing Lovely from Sarah Jessica Parker than wearing Narciso Rodriguez. I don't care that I don't get compliments with this, but having a perfume that makes me happy is another one. Is it redundant to have both of them? Could be. And to be honest, they smell the same, they perform the same. What is the difference? The Narciso Rodriguez less potent than the Sarah Jessica Parker. So it's up to you, it's your money, and it's also your nose. Do whatever makes you happy. Let's move to the next. This is Julianna's perfume, A Night to Remember. Look at that bottle. You know, after some time, the juice of the perfume got so dark and it really has this beautiful orangey or reddish thing. This is said to be an inspired version of Love Don't Be Shy from Killian. I had the occasion to smell Love Don't Be Shy from Killian in a store, but that was 1 year after I got this one. That was practically a blind buy that I definitely do not regret, not at all. This is really well performing because this is an extrait of perfume. It performs really, really long. It's a Gourmand and it's quite related to Oriana. And honestly, at that point, I don't remember anymore if I bought it because I wanted to have smelling like Oriana. And when I smelled it in the store, because you know what I'm doing, I go to the store, I bring my bottle, I sprayed it on one wrist, and I sprayed the one from the store on the other wrist. I'm doing this so that I could tell how similar or not similar they are. If you don't care about having the original, you can rock this one. It's the same with all the perfumes that I tried with them. They are smelling the same. But the difference is though, the one from Julianna's perfume, since they are extrait, they are lasting longer. They are louder. I'm not having partnership with Julianna's perfume. They don't even know about me, but I'm just telling. What else didn't I talk about yet? Oh yeah, I have this one. It's from Lalique. This doesn't last so long. I get between 4 to 5 hours performance on my skin, but it smells very freshy. It has lots of fruity notes in it. The first time I smelled it, I had the impression, am I smelling spiced pineapple? You have also Meliora, which smells exactly the same. It's insane. I smell the original. By the way, original. Which one is the original? First of all, the perfumer who made this one made Meliora. And this one came out before Meliora. I checked it. So I don't know which one is duping what, but if I have to choose, I would choose this one. Why? Not only here, I got compliments, but this one is much, much cheaper. This is 100 milliliter. Meliora is 75 and you will not get it under 150 euro. So you make a choice. This is great, great scent. I like to have a very, very chocolatey, but also coffee note. That's why I got the Boss, the Scent Absolute. This is gorgeous. You smell like chocolatey, but at the same time, a little bit smoky vibe. It's the same as Deep Red. I heard a lot about this. I really, really loved it. The problem with this one is you spray it, and after 10 minutes, after 15 minutes, it's just gone. I feel like mine is an original. I bought it from a trusted discounter. But you know, I don't know what to do with this perfume. It's a standalone. You don't need to layer, or it's chocolatey, very seductive.
Actually, the vanilla, sandalwood, ginger and the tuberose is mimicking, at least to my nose, a scent of coffee or chocolate, but there's none of them in the note breakdown. I just checked it, so just wanted to make it clear.
It makes you very curious about the scent. Is this a chocolate note? Is this a fruity note? Or is it a citrus? It's a blend of that. Unfortunately, you know, it doesn't perform well. The Scented Absolute is staying long enough. Let's say if you wear it in the morning, you can top up again at midday, and then you will have a full performance of a whole day perfume. I'm going to rock both of them. You know, one of the perfume house that I really appreciate is Jean-Paul Gaultier, because the same as Givenchy, no matter which perfume you're going to purchase from them, they're really well performing. I have here Scandal. This is a sweet perfume, very sweet indeed. It reminds me of Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb. This has some richness, some complexity compared to those. On my skin, I get between 7 to 8 hours. If you compare to sweet perfumes, is it loud? Yes, it's definitely loud. When I bought this, I was thinking, shall I go for the Scandal by Night or original or for So Scandal? My choice was So Scandal. What else? From the C line, Armani. The C line, I feel like I'm not so impressed, but when I smell that one, I have a mini version here that I try to not to overuse. You know, when I'm wearing it, I feel like I'm the richest girl in town. It's not so far from, again, the Narciso Rodriguez Musc Noir Rose, but not too sweet, fresh. I smell like tangerine. It's a nice blend of sweet notes with a little bit sour, but not sour in the sense that it's rotten, okay? Or a lemonade. I have moderate projection and performance in it, but however, I'm always dropping a smile whenever I'm wearing it. And honestly, the bottle, look at the bottle. Isn't this nice? This is the C Passioné Eclat. What else do we have here? This is performing really, really well. This is not something you want to wear in summertime. Definitely not. Then the last perfume that we have is from Zara. It's Bohemian Oud, Eau de Parfum. I bought this last year. I have still a lot in my bottle. But you know, it's something very strong and I had to think twice. The first time I sprayed it was like, whoa, this smells really rich. This smells like not something from Zara. You know, the problem is why I was hesitant about this. I purchased Rose Gourmand. This is the dupe of Intense Café. I have a friend who have the Intense Café. They smell very, very similar. But what I cannot stand here is that it has a sour note. Not sour as what I meant with C Eclat Passioné. It has this sour note that I cannot stand it. It's so potent that I feel like it's a bit too much. I mean, for those who like it, yeah, good for you. The rose note in it is not bad, actually. I just cannot stand the sour thing. So what I'm doing when I'm wearing this, I put it, you know, on the lower part of my body. And then I could appreciate the perfume. That's how I feel about this. Let's go back. Bohemian Oud. I didn't know what it is duping. I just passed by and said, like, I'm curious. This is said to be a dupe of By the Fireplace from Replica, but it has this woody note, like burnt wood from chimney. You know, this kind of wood. Yeah, it's a dupe of By the Fireplace, and people say that Replica is supposed to replicate or to reproduce the scents. Oh my god, that's science. Anyway, Bohemian Oud is doing this kind of burnt wood, and then you have something sweet with it. It's just so well made. Like the Rose Gourmand, it's not my favorite, but still, I think it's a big deal. It's really worth having. I hope my nose will grow a little bit more with the Rose Gourmand. With the Bohemian Oud, I like it much better. That was the last perfume. I'm really happy to hear comments. Please like and subscribe. This would motivate me to share with you even more. We can do dupe perfumes the next time if you want. I kind of already gave away some of them, but we could go a little bit more in details about what is duping what, giving away what people might be interested in having, but they don't want to break the bank for that. So that was it for today. Thank you very much everyone who have been listening to me till the end, and I see you. Bye.